Hello, welcome to Jesse's Culture Crash, where I keep you up to date on the best movies and TV shows to discover. Let's start with Hulu Happenings, in which I recommend 2 TV shows to watch on Hulu. Number 1, Moon Boy. One of the things that I love about Hulu is that it allows you to watch TV shows from all over the world, such as this gem from the UK. It's the story of Martin Moon, a 12-year-old boy growing up in Western Ireland who just wants to avoid bullies, survive life with his 3 sisters, and hang out with his imaginary friend Sean Murphy, played by Chris O'Dowd. O'Dowd, the co-creator of the show, also starred in Bridesmaids. Like every other actor on the show, he is hilarious. The entire first season is on Hulu, and once you start watching, the episodes will go by like that. Number 2 is The Awesomes. If you love Saturday Night Live, then you'll love this Hulu original series created by SNL cast member Seth Meyers. It's about a ragtag team of superheroes trying to stay together and defeat cartoonish supervillains such as the IT Department and Dr. Malocchio. The humor is very clever, and the voice cast is excellent and full of great comedians, such as Bill Hader and Bobby Moynihan. This is an excellent TV series, and I promise that you will laugh a lot. Now it's time for top Netflix picks, in which I tell you my top 2 things to watch on Netflix for the week. Number 2 is Parks and Recreation. This series is at the height of its 6th season, and now is a perfect time to catch up. The show took a while to find its voice in Season 1, but by Season 2 it established the characters and writing that made this show one of the best sitcoms on TV. It's about a group of local government officials in the town of Pawnee, Indiana, who try to make it a better place and satirize a lot of contemporary political issues. I could spend all day talking about the characters. Libertarian/meat-eater Rod Swanson, the swag-obsessed Tom Haverford, and most of all the show's protagonists, the cheerful, hardworking Leslie Knope. Leslie, played by Amy Poehler, is one of the funniest characters on TV. I cannot recommend this TV show enough. Another show that both I and its ecstatic fan base cannot recommend enough is number 1 on our list, Firefly. This show tragically lasted only 1 season, but the season it yielded is one of the best seasons of any TV show that I have ever seen. It's a space western about spaceship captain Malcolm Reynolds and his crew taking whatever jobs they can to survive, all while harboring 2 fugitives from the law. There are so many great characters and performances that I could take up the whole segment talking about them. Each person feels like a real and 3-dimensional human being. This show is also accessible and endlessly entertaining, and has a wide variety of quotable dialogue that you will doubtlessly be using after you watch this show. It is easily one of the best TV shows of the 21st century. Moving back to the 20th century, here we come to a segment called Blast from the Past, in which I review an old movie that has stood the test of time. This week's movie is Citizen Kane. This film is widely renowned as the greatest film of all time by many critics. While this exorbitant amount of hype may cause the movie to disappoint first-time viewers, the fact remains that Citizen Kane is indeed one of the best films of all time. It's the story of recently deceased newspaper tycoon Charles Foster Kane, told in flashbacks by the people who knew him best as a newspaper reporter tries to decipher the meaning of his first word, Rosebud. While most movies tend to date rather quickly, Citizen Kane is so timeless in that many of its audaciously classic moments seem to be made up on the spot, out of thin air, like a magic trick. I don't want to ruin any of them for you, but this movie does contain some of the most memorable moments ever recorded on film. I think the quote that best captures what I love about Citizen Kane comes from a movie critic named Pauline Kael. It may be more fun than any great movie. That's our show. Thank you for watching Jesse's Culture Crash. I'll see you at the movies.